Oh, YouTube. It's Vicky Koshio. I had to wait for the train to pass because it was so loud. Couldn't talk, but now we're here. We're here today in this video. We're gonna talk about Naruto and Naruto video games and video games in general and how it changed. Because I went back playing the Naruto games again, and I noticed some things that I haven't noticed when I was playing them. I used to have more fun at playing them. I'm like, yeah, the game's good, great and all, but I don't fucking understand why y'all did some mistakes. Some things y'all did, I don't understand why you did that. Why you doing that shit? Like, for example, for Naruto, I start to think, why did you make, for the Ultimate Ninja, why did you make so many? Why did you make 5 Ultimate Ninjas? And then for Storm also, I think Storm has 7 entries. You have Storm 1, you have Shippuden Storm 2 and 3, and Revolution and Generation and Storm 4 and the other one and another train, man. Where all the trains all coming from all of a sudden? I think these are 7 games. Why have you made 7 games? You cannot be like, oh, but we do not have enough storage, right? Because you brought out a trilogy with all 3, so yeah, you could have put everything in there. Why do you split the games like this? I know some of y'all are gonna say it's because when they released the game, the anime, the manga was not as far, and they cannot show video games. Is this really true? Can you not show things when not aired? I'm pretty sure. Like, I think many would not even notice if they would do that. But why do you actually split them? And then why don't you just put the whole Naruto in one game? Why did you not put the whole Shippuden in one game? Why do we have to buy a game and then you kind of force us to buy? Because I know anime games, because you act like your animes are long. Just because the anime has a lot of episodes, it doesn't mean that it's long. If it has fillers, that doesn't matter. So you could have put really the entire Shippuden. You could have put it in just one game and make this game fun, but you made it this. And this is what video games do in general, like, and which I don't really find weird. Or this to the complete opposite, like like GTA 5 came out 2013, right? So it's been out for a decade, and y'all still play GTA 5. It came out for the PS3, so y'all admitting, and this is for us all to see, that nowadays when you buy a video game, it can last you for 10 years. You can just play it for 10 years, and it should. That video games should be that good that you'll be willing to play for it for a decade at least. If not, it's garbage, right? Yeah, and I also heard about I watched a video. They were like explaining why games why the PS5 flopped, and why games in general flopped, because I think buyers, they say that buyers don't, they don't really care about beautiful graphics. So and you make games with beautiful graphics and you buy them, but then it just takes them to make another video game. That's why they have no choice but to stick to the GTA formula and just drop one game and make it good, and it has to last you for that long. Because dropping games, I have no problem for dropping other games, but make them different in a way that's worth, right? Because if it's the main story and you just want to know how it continues, or if you just make like stories, from other perspective, this is something else. Then you make another game, but else it doesn't make no sense. This is the only thing I really don't like. At video games, you could have made them way better, and you know it, but you don't, because you don't care. And then that's it. So You have video game companies. It's just you have to now do this. You have to go by this formula, and I see this. Everything else is just garbage, and yeah, I could not forgive them. I can't forgive them for taking like games. It takes them like 14 years of development, like Kingdom Hearts, where Kingdom Hearts came out 2005, Kingdom Hearts 2 came out 2005, and Kingdom Hearts 3 came out 2019, so it took them 14 years. Yeah, you could be like, yeah, but in 2010, they made Bird by Sleep and stuff, but Bird by Sleep is the PSP game, and still it would have took them still 9 years to make Kingdom Hearts 3. You think this is okay? And then what do we get? This is not really what we wanted. Okay. And now it's a pain to play through this game because with all the trains, coming back now that I'm here. And yeah, this is all. This is the selling points. This is what I need. I need the games to have. Yeah, if I pick up a game and I don't pick it up, well, I see what y'all do. Y'all make stuff. Y'all make buy stuff, and when it succeeds, you're just gonna copy the same formula and just change so others can buy. You don't care anymore. Just like, you buy this one, goodbye. Yeah, this same goes for Naruto, and that's why some anime games are so trash. Some anime games are just so trash, or it just takes nothing for nowadays buyers. It takes you nothing to buy a game. So they are gonna tell the guys, like, they make a complete game and they're like, oh yeah, you have to remove all of this. We gonna like get more bias if we remove all this all the like type of content that's actually good. Yeah. And yeah, this has been going on since not even like since the era we now video game era. The previous era was already like this, and then yeah. If this is for those, these games are more for those. It would not even surprise me if they would just drop. Yeah, they can at this point. They can at this rate. They can also drop a game every year. They're like, okay. They said they can do whatever they want, and it's pretty much a scam if it's expensive, right? If the game is expensive, then don't even know. But yeah, why don't you? Some of y'all also, it's your when y'all get scammed by them, it's your fault, because you can. There's actually videos out there. You can like actually see. There's somebody already played through all the game. You can watch them and then you really know if the game is good, because I always check others the gameplays with all in there, because I already know if you buy a game without like checking, you'll be disappointed in any shape or form, because they really don't care. And at this point, you should like be like, okay, now, But it took them really 14 years to drop the Kingdom Hearts. Okay, so this should tell you for the future that you should not expect anything. I never do expect anything, and yeah, I still didn't got like surprised. Nothing surprised me, even the Nintendo. It didn't really surprise me. I mean, yeah, if you get one thing, it's good, but hey, if we get something next year, that I really didn't expect, but I don't think so. Maybe then. maybe then maybe we'll see. Maybe, but that's it, guys, and that's just trash. Oh, yeah, and if the PS4 flop because of this, this okay, because most of us are still on the PS3. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, it's still all good. Okay, but yeah, the only things I would change in Naruto, you could make this game better. I know it's not as popular, but it's still good. If you like, take the jokes aside, it's still a good anime. And then the video games make it look a little bit trashy, because that's what people be playing online. And I mean, it's good, but you could make more fan service for a single player. Okay, make more fan service for single player. I mean, multiplayers, okay, but you got a plus anyway for having like another player playing with you. So yeah, you should have made. And can you not make a Naruto game? Like, you can leave Naruto aside and just put Shippuden and start from the beginning. You know, or at least wherever she put the Storm 2, I think it was beginning. Yeah, start like in Storm 2, but make the whole story. Put it all in one game. You know. But no, you rather wanna split it and then make. And then what are these Storm Connections and Revolution and Generations? What are these games really made for? This is my question. The others, the main, you play the story, but what are the others made for? I until this day I don't know for what it is for. What do you want to tell us? And why do you need to make three different ones? Why? First you came with generations. Generations is just like, oh, the younger ninjas and then the older ones. Are they not in Storm 2? Really? Yeah, I think so. But yeah, you're okay. You'll be like, okay, you split, you introduce characters from the last games. It's okay, it's okay. Okay, and then Revolution. What's this about? It's the same thing, right? But you did it already. So we're like, okay, we'll buy it. It's okay. But then the connections, was this really necessary? You already introduced DLC, and you're gonna put DLC on it. It just looks ridiculously stupid. You know, and why you guys buy this game? But you make a videos and like, okay, it's not worth buying, but why did you bought it in the first place? I played this game, but I didn't pay for it, so it's different. I can play this game. I can just do whatever I want. But and I'm still not going back playing it really because of these things. And then I'm like, agree, but then for what is this for? This really makes no sense. So yeah, but it's all so good. I'll see your strat. You just can't do it because you're like it's a popular anime. It's a popular anime. Of course, it's going to sell. Of course, it's going to sell, right? And then do this. So that's it. But this is how the game should have been. A little bit more detailed. But I know where the time went. Y'all made these titles. I'm like, why? Why you had to make so much time? So yeah. You want to really milk Naruto? Although it's done, how are you gonna milk it? Are you gonna continue the Boruto anime? You would have to continue the Boruto anime, right? You want to do this? Imagine they would do this, but because you have to do this, you have to make a Boruto anime and continue, and never stop. Or are we just gonna say that these games are all the same games? Or you can really tell. You can't really tell. I let my nephew play this game. I don't know, my little nephew played this game, and he chose Naruto Storm 3, and I was in my head, why didn't he not pick Naruto 4? Because it doesn't, at this point, doesn't matter. Even the little one check hard is the same game. But why do you release the same game? And how are you gonna make the next cover? The covers are gonna not be able to be distinguished anymore. and you know that, especially for GTA. GTA, you know how you do the covers. How you gonna make the next covers? It's not. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Either way, it's not. You know, either way, it's not gonna work. That's why. At the point they have to recycle. They have to recycle, but then they don't even improve nothing. This is really shitty. You could at least improve something. I don't care. I don't care what they really do. I'm just like, why? But why you do the exact same game? Because it's really the same game, and then nothing we could do. At least it does not like make me really want to play this, you know. And you guys know, they know, because they're scared of their competition. But if you're scared of your competition, why do you bring out such garbage? You know what your competition is capable of doing, and you know the next generation console who's gonna come, that some of you are gonna fall off. They're gonna die out because you only have like these guys. Who are these guys who work in your companies and listen and read the things we write in the community, and still there to release such trash? But they're gonna be forgotten. They're gonna die off anyway. Especially with the next gen of consoles, then because then you're gonna have to show the improvements we've been waiting for. Because also always little things that we do notice, even for like the best games, even for Rocks, the Square, and everything, we all always notice that. And yeah, if you don't, if it's not gonna happen this way, if it's not gonna happen this way, or even worse, something else. But yeah, it has to be the company, the right one. The other one's just going to scam you. But even worse than you think. But this is where it's gonna go. Just don't expect. I expect more things like dating simulators. They're gonna next in the next video games, they're gonna want them to make like dating simulators, because some are gonna be lonely, right? So I'm sorry, I have nobody. I have nobody in my life. I'm lonely. I'm gonna buy this game, like, and then they're gonna be still, in this game, stuck in this game, and then they're gonna go and be scammed, and then it's no longer about, because the video game was also about like having a good time playing something, okay? But I don't know, many are just there. But yeah, it lets you think that these guys been playing your games, Rockstar, especially Rockstar, for a decade. Okay, they did this now for a decade. You have to imagine somebody or many, an army of walking around here and is living their life just like back in 2013, 2012. And they're still living exactly like this. They never changed pattern, nothing, because also the video companies don't bring nothing. No, but they don't have to. And if it's better, then they better not. They better not, give them. Then you should really just release games every decade. Okay, stuff also like Naruto, but and then yeah, there's all or nothing, right? Or just drop one every year. Then everyone gets what they want, because not everyone wants to buy a video game. Not everyone wants to buy a video game every year. And if you're gonna start doing this, Naruto or the others, they want to make Naruto, I'm gonna skip every year. I'm gonna skip a year and buy the next one, because I already know. Oh, the next year you're gonna add someone, until they run out of ideas. What is it? It's hard. You never. I mean, anime. You guys, you always talk about anime ending, and anime cannot really end, especially One Piece. One Piece could might as well never end. It could never end. Maybe. I know they're working on another one, a better one, but I don't care. This one is already good enough, and this one doesn't look like it ends, because they're just, I think then the current arc is only gonna start next week, and I could be wrong. I could be wrong. All right, so before I'm gonna go, um, yeah, I would not really recommend getting the new Naruto games. Don't get the newer Naruto games. Rather just get the older ones because they're a little bit better. But we should take these video games and see the mistakes that are there, and and think about about the future. It tells a lot about the future that they're just scared because they know what they have to improve it. As you play video games, especially your favorite one, you kind of know that they're cutting content. You kind of feel it, right? When you play your favorite title, your most favorite, don't matter if it's the newest one, the one that you just like because everyone likes one more than the other for some reason. You notice how they cut out content, and you also think especially GTA, yeah, especially GTA, where they cut content, it's just because they want to avoid lawsuits, right? So they cut content for this, they cut content for they can always find something because they want their game to come out this year. Because if they have after delay, they might release their game to something else, and then nobody cares. That's why I know this. And also video games where you cut out content and they're still good, but the sub, and then for the rest it's very weak, very video games. And this is the sad reality, but video games, series, or the big companies, the big names are trash. If it's a no name, I don't really care. Nobody knows really, but or let's say with Disney games, and they make the games like this, and you have all your expectations. You've been watching the movie, and then this, and these games probably they cut out content because they have to probably rush them even more. We'll see though. This is gonna make me think twice. Don't think twice, but they gotta make me think about a lot of games before I gotta actually share them on my channel. I'm still gonna make an effort to share like rare games just so we know about them. Exist because it's still a thing, but it just makes it unplayable. It makes it unplayable when I know about these things. I'm not gonna waste everything for this. And yeah, and Naruto makes it super obvious because it's not because it's Naruto that you have to mess it up like this. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if you're doing good as an anime because they're doing good with anime, with manga sales. They don't really need to make video games, but I don't care. There are other companies that they never did that, or they're doing this now. But they have games that people probably play even longer. It are games that are out since 2005. I bet there are some who still play these games. So that's even older than GTA. That's even worse. And they didn't not make bullshit like this. But yeah, this is a whole lot of video for another title game. But yeah, Naruto games all together all feel rushed and like they really don't care. It's mostly because of competition, other video game companies that just already made fighting games and stuff like that, and they made it better. You're never gonna reach their fan base. Not with this, and not with this manga. But yeah, that's it. That's how I want y'all to make the game. Or you should have made this game like this. I wanted it like this. I'm pretty sure many would, and we would still play it. It makes it hard for me to get back into it, and it almost forces me to play your newest title just because it's the newest title. Because everyone just be searching for this. And yeah, hey, I dare you guys to make another one. Make another one. Drop it next year. We don't care. Make another game. We don't care. I want to see what you're gonna change because there's no change and nobody sees what's the difference. What did y'all change? And they can't do nothing. So this is, I don't, why do you do this for this? But I get it. You want to be like Dragon Ball because Dragon Ball is the same stuff. It's just the same story all the time. It's the same story. So when you make the game, the whole story, but they at least they fit, And don't tell me so it's because it's short. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If the other anime is a little bit longer, you can like cut out some unnecessary fights because I really don't care, don't matter. You could cut this out, all right, and make it fit. Just make this all fit. Is it hard? Is it hard to fit the whole Naruto in one video game? I'm just asking you. Is it hard? And instead of making us buy 7 different games just to play through the entire story, you always have to change the disc. You want to be like PS1? What? It makes no sense. So yeah, and y'all don't care. Or maybe just story mode is no longer. Maybe also story mode is no longer the way it was. We really cared about the story, and nowadays we don't. You could actually really, you can drop like Naruto, and leave the story completely away. Then just make the fight. Just make the fight. Make one fight, or yeah, invent. You need at this point invent, make a new story just for the game. That's where it's gonna go. You're gonna have to make this at this point because it makes no sense. Just put like crumbs, right? But it's okay. It's okay. I guess it's just no longer important. But it's just the detail I notice, right? But yeah, nonetheless, they all look the same, right? But tell me what's different from generations and connections. What is this? It just feels like the generations. The connections like generations, right? Same fights. Same fights, same fights. So yeah, I'm gonna leave. The sun will set soon and stuff. The sun. Uh, yeah. So the stories don't bad. The stories don't do not bad anymore. The story don't care about story. Yeah. Also, One Piece. I don't care about the story. I'm just watching it for the anime. I used to care. I want to see the last arc. I want to know how it ends. I wanna know what is the One Piece. I don't care. I just watched the next episode. Everything. Like also video games. I don't even care. So don't ask. Don't ask if I'm gonna buy. I'm just gonna be there. Yeah, but I'm done with Naruto. I'm really done with the done. Let's see if I'm gonna continue my Naruto let's plays or not. Cause maybe if then you guys see it was just not worth it. Because I at least start. I let's play 2 Naruto games. Let's see if I finish at least one. But if not, then it's just not worth it. Then it's not my fault. Okay, because you want to also make me look like, oh, no, I don't give a fuck. No. I finished several Let's Plays. So the games were good. I had no complaints. And it's not about the leg because I already played games that are longer. But at this point, if it's not, because I have the feeling for this, but this I don't quite feel it yet. I'll go give it some. Maybe I have to give it some time. Maybe it's that good that I don't realize stuff. But I should be then playing instead. But yeah, if it doesn't change, if y'all not gonna see no Naruto or stuff, or if I'm gonna move on to something else, then y'all know. I also know it's just not worth it, and it's y'all did not put enough effort. You're not putting, you're not putting as much effort as back then. The game with the Game Boy, you put much more effort. Okay, I get it that the game's easier to make. You had more time, and now, but still, you kind of told us that you have a decade's time to make a game, and then we get something worse. It's not okay. So it's made to scam us. It's made to scam us all. I tried to play this game. I can't do it. I can't stay into it. It's not my fault. Y'all made this game trash purposely. You want to be like, oh yeah, we need to move on to the next one. Y'all just always want to move on and give all your money to them. They don't even care about you. You give them all your money every year. You're gonna buy every PlayStation they make just because it's them, and you don't care. And you're okay, and then they don't have to care. They don't have to care about it at all. And they're like, fuck you guys, and you're like, oh, you're happy about this. You're happy. You're crying. You're happy about this. And yeah, if I can get into these games, man, that I really can't. It doesn't mean they're maybe some of you find like this. But I used to play this too. Okay, I used to play this too. But I'm here for the betterment. I just wanna I can move on with games like they feel empty. But yeah, this is just something to think about. That they cared more. But back then when they made the video games, some of yours, some from the past. But yeah, now I'm really gotta go. But really gotta go. Be back maybe tonight, but probably not. Probably not. But yeah, that's just something to think about. Yeah, that they cared more in the past. Because else all the cut content or things that didn't even bother adding. Or yeah, or you're just this. Then you're just this. Your existence is just because you're Naruto. Just because this game is Naruto, it has an existence, and they don't have to add nothing that's good, because the One Piece, the game is really good. All right, so why there's not like a good Naruto game? If there's a good Dragon Ball, there good Dragon Ball DBZ. So Naruto. I just want the better one. I guess I think it's just me. I guess it's just I just want something. I wanted y'all to make it better, but yeah, we didn't get it. No, nobody cares. They're okay with this garbage thing. They're okay with buying They're okay with buying a no game every year. I'm not. I'm not okay with that. Okay, but it is what it is. They did not add things. There's some things you could not, but things you don't add on purpose, or what is all this stuff? I guess that's it. A guy also maybe not expect too much for them. They just want to be a fighting game. There's some video games they don't want to be very big. They just want to be what it is. Like, oh, they want to do this, want to do this. I just need more at this point. But okay. But then we gotta cut out a lot of PS4 titles not gonna show on my channel. First of all, they go and PS Vita. Me personally, I look at the library of the PS Vita and the PS4. Maybe PS3 was better, or maybe PSP was better. Maybe the game for the PSP was better. I'm not saying that no PS Vita games are good, but there's a PS Vita, some PS Vita or PS3 ports. Yeah, but other than this, like the games you made extra for PS Vita, but I could always go look back, right, to the PS Vita library, because I'm not even finished with the PS Vita. Wait up, I really gotta go, guys. You can leave some thoughts about this state, but yeah.